Hi there. We're in November and we're coming up to Yule, and my mind's been sort of wandering that way, and I've been thinking about what I'm going to be making and giving and doing over the festive season. And one of my favourite drinks for Yule is Sloe Gin. So I thought I would make you a quick video and show you how easy it is to make. So what do we need? Well, a bottle of gin. I use, this is Tesco's London gin. It doesn't have to be a spectacular gin because you're infusing flavours into it, but don't buy the cheapest one. Obviously the nicer gin you get, the nicer your end product's going to be, and this is your base, so it's really important. You need a jam jar or a jar, something with a lid on that you can put the berries and the gin and everything, all the ingredients into, and it needs to be, you need to be able to shake it up, so it needs to be watertight. You need sugar. It's about a cup of sugar. I'm using about 3/4 of a mug full here. My mug by Linda Ravenscroft, thank you very much, one of my faves. And I use unbleached sugar. I've used soft brown sugar. It obviously makes a darker drink, but that's okay. We need sloe berries. Sloes, they grow on blackthorn bushes, and they're a very common bush in the UK, and you should be able to find them around the edges of any farmer's field, and nice bitter black berries. 6 or 7 almonds. Now these are whole almonds. Don't be tempted to use ground almonds because that'll spoil the drink. It clogs everything up. It's very bitty. So just almonds, whole almonds, and we're going to give those a very, very rough chop into sort of 2 or 3 pieces per almond. And finally we need a pin, because what we need to do is prick twice each berry to let the flavour of the sloe infuse into the gin. So let's get started. You don't have to wash the sloes, because if they're really muddy or something like that, or if they're being picked from low down where people can, well, let's urinate over them, you might want to wash them. But if you've picked them from up high, it's going into the gin, so they'll cleanse it. And you need to pick the stalks off them. Oops. You want to pick the stalks off before you actually put them into the jar. And then we just 2 pin pricks and into the jar. 2 pin pricks into the jar. Stalk off, 2 pin pricks into the jar. And it's as simple as that. We do that to all of those. So I won't make you watch while I do that, so fast forward time. Okay, and that's it. They're all pricked. You need about 2 inches in depth of sloes in your jar, and if you read the old books on how to make this, they say pick the sloes after the first frost of the year. But obviously the weather's changed quite drastically over the last 20 years, and we don't sometimes have frost until March or February, so obviously and I have picked sloes without any frost and I can't tell the difference, so I think it must be something to do with making them ripe. So we've got that, that's that. Right, into our jar we put the sugar. Like so. Okay, I'm going to stop that there. You just need it enough to be able to cover up the sloes. You don't need any more than that. So that's actually worked out at just slightly over a cup of sugar. Okay, and then we need to take our almonds just give them a chop. As I said, it doesn't have to be finely chopped, just breaking them in 2 pieces. The larger the pieces, the easier they are to take out after the infusion's taken place. So don't chop them too finely. And there we go. And finally, top up with gin. Now then, I'm going to put about half a jam jar full there, because the first things we need to do is do the lid up tightly and give it a shake. And you want enough room to mix all that stuff around. Now then, what you're going to do is put the jar into a dark cupboard and take it out and shake it at least once a day. What I do is I shake it in the morning when I'm making my breakfast and early morning cup of tea, and also shake it when I'm cooking my dinner in the evening. It gets 2 shakes a day for the first week, and then you'll really notice a difference in colour, and also with all that shaking the sugar will dissolve. After that, just give it a shake once a week or twice a week until you come to decant it. And that's how you make Sloe Gin. As you can see, I've only filled up the jam jar halfway, and that's because I wanted lots of air and be able to give a vigorous shake to the whole lot, either once or twice a day. Once that first week's over, I'll top it up to within a centimetre of top of the jar, and then put it into a dark cupboard, back in the dark cupboard, and shake it once a week. But I just need a little bit of room in there to be able to get all the ingredients mixing up nicely. If you make it now, it will be ready for decanting the night before Yule, and I like to do that. I use a funnel and a tea strainer just to get all the berries and the almonds out of the bottle, and then that allows it overnight to settle, so that if there is any sediment in the liquid, it just settles down and it'll be ready to drink on the morning or Yule day. So I hope you found that interesting and informative. It's a lovely drink and it's so simple to make. If you liked this, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I will be making more videos in the run up to Yule, and the next one I think I'll be doing a little video to show you how to make limoncello. Absolutely delicious drink. I'm sure you know it, but that'll be the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Thanks. Bye.